This is IB Sports. I'm BJ Griffin. Comment response video number 1. The first question comes from Mr. Blackie-Chan17, a user on YouTube, and he basically asked, how well do I think Cam Newton will do in the NFL? Do I think he'll transition well into the NFL? Now, initially I wanted to say not well, but I thought about it, and Cam Newton is essentially, in my opinion, you don't have to agree with me, but essentially he is a evolved, better version of Tim Tebow. And when Tim Tebow came into the NFL, I didn't think he was going to transition well at all. And while he is not a starter for the Broncos, was a starter for the Broncos, when he did come into the game, he showed glimpses of being able to perform well in the NFL. He passed decently well. He even had some little running plays like he had in college, and he actually looked pretty impressive to me. And with Cam Newton just being an evolved version of Tim Tebow, I can't sit here and tell you, okay, Cam Newton's not going to come in and do well in the NFL, because if Tim Tebow could do it, then Cam Newton sure as well can do it. And here's another thing about Cam Newton. Cam Newton got drafted to the Carolina Panthers. And the Carolina Panthers, they're a run-first team. Even though they have a big receiver in Steve Smith who will also be able to aid Cam Newton. They're a run-first team. And when you have that run game as your center portion, of course, Carolina has that double-headed monster running back. When you have that as your center focus of your offense, that really helps out your quarterback, especially if you have a young quarterback, and where he doesn't have to make as many pass attempts per game. I mean, look at Sam Bradford. He came into the Rams where that offense was centered around Steven Jackson. So if Cam Newton does happen to start for the Carolina Panthers, that is really going to help him grow and develop and possibly do well early on in his NFL career. So do I think Cam Newton, well, let me tell you another point. Cam Newton seems to be very focused, and he seems to work hard. He said from the jump, not directly quoting him, he said that he was like, I'm going to tell you right now, I want to be the best. And him saying that just lets you know that he wants to come in and work hard. When he got drafted, well, he said a bunch of times, I want to get to work, I want to get to work, I want to get to work. And guys like that with high character that are humble and are ready to get good right now, he could easily come in after being the Heisman Trophy winner and winning the championship game, come in and be like, oh well, I already have the skill set. I'm not going to listen to what these people are saying. I'm just going to go in and I'm going to be good. He's like, no, I know how hard you have to work to come in and be good right away, and he wants to be good right away. So do I think Cam Newton can come in and be good in the NFL? Yes, I do. But will he? Remains to be seen. That is my response to Mr. Blackie-Chan17. If you want to be a part of this, make sure you leave comments in the comment box. I'll be more likely to look at it if you leave it in some sort of question form, so it makes it easier for me to answer versus just responding to whatever you have to say. So I'm going to be doing this for Twitter comments, for YouTube comments and Twitter comments. Make sure to follow us on Twitter. Also, this is the comment response video number 1. Make sure to subscribe to IB Sports, follow us on Twitter, download the podcast. This is IB Sports. I'm BJ Griffin, signing off.